Welcome, Aries, to your March reading. We are going to march right out of the first quarter of this year already, if you can believe it. First, let's take a look at your self-care. Then we'll go into your love reading. And then last, we will do your money. For the month of March, what does Aries need to know? For you, Aries, this month you want to listen to your inner compass. Trust your gut always. I mean, you know in your heart of hearts, you can feel it. Trust that instinct. So when you're making choices, go inside. And when you say go inside, I mean really just what is your initial reaction? That is what you need to trust. You're not going to fail. So always trust yourself. Are you struggling with that, Aries? Is that seem to be a problem for you? Let's see what else Spirit wants you to do to maybe start relaxing enough that you hear yourself think, get away from your phone, get off of the technology, let your mind process, let those thoughts come up. It's very important, extremely important to get away from screens, your phone, so that you can hear yourself think so Spirit can talk to you. The answers are there. All right, so for you, make a meal. And of course, making a meal requires getting away from technology. So absolutely, and take a look at what you're eating and putting in your body as well. If you're eating a lot of junk food, you need to stop that. Actually eat some vegetables, make your own French fries. I mean, you can cut back on fat and salt and all those things. You can still have fries. Just make them at home. So for the month of March, take a really good hard look at what you're putting in your body and get quiet time so you can actually hear yourself think. And Spirit wants to be able to talk to you. All right, so the next thing for self-care, if you like to work with crystals and energy of crystals, some people are very clairsentient. And this is the one for this month for you, Aries, is Angelite. So acceptance of situations that can't be changed is extremely difficult. It may be a death or a change in a relationship. Angelite, when used with meditation, helps connect to the true meaning of acceptance. All things happen for a reason, only the universe knows why. So something is happening in one of your relationships, or you're dealing with the end of a relationship or a complication in it. And honestly, if you look at this as a sentence, whatever's happening with this situation, with this person, obviously there's a struggle here. That's how we're going to address it. Trust your gut, okay, on this, and maybe share a meal with that person. Get this cleared out. If it's a death, just make sure you're getting the nourishment so you can mourn properly. It's very important to mourn. You push down those feelings, it's just going to come back up later. Make sure you're dealing with your emotions. And again, repeat, make sure you're getting away from technology and screen time so you can hear yourself think and Spirit can speak to you. Let's move on to your love reading. We're going to ask Spirit to show us what intention of finding the most love for March for you, Aries, in whatever closest relationship you have that's important to you right now. It may or may not be a romantic interest. It could be a family member that you're dealing with, but we're going to ask with the intention for the highest, best quality love for you to receive for March. What is it Aries needs to know? Yin Yang. Like the Yin Yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. So this is a person who challenges you. Just keep in mind when you're talking about a twin flame, it is someone who is going to make you want to be better. It's not going to be honky-dory. There's a lot of headbutting going on in this relationship. It's like the opposite ends. You're both also going to fulfill good things in each other. So whatever one's lacking, the other one picks up on, or should. right? And they also encourage you to grow in the area that is not exactly your strong suit. Even if you rely on them, you don't want to become dependent on them. But this is a yin-yang relationship. So who is that for you? Picture that person in your mind. And I'm going to pull out the romance deck and see, for those of you who are looking at a romantic relationship, let's see what it says. Let's look at it in both ways. If you hear my dogs click-clacking in the background, please forgive me. Again, in the essence of time, I don't want to have to stop this recording for you guys. So just bear with me. Just bear with me. All right, you guys, you say you deserve love. You are lovable. So you might already be arguing over something. But when I'm looking at her, she's got her arrow pointed at something, not someone, something. So you might have a goal and this other person is trying to hold you back because you might be gung-ho. Aries, you're our warriors, so it doesn't surprise me. There's an arrow on this card. So before you go loosing that arrow, listen to what they have to say, because there might be something that you need to hear before you go jumping off, right? This isn't the full card. This isn't a go ahead and do it. This is a, maybe you need to listen to them. Maybe even though they irritated you, take a minute to say, why did it upset me? Whatever they told you, you know, analyze it. Sit down and pick through it and see what it is. Because what I'm getting from this is that there is something you need to hear, because it is an opposing view. So, you know, don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your goal. But this relationship is going to do better if you slow down and listen. It doesn't mean you have to change your mind about what it is you want to do. It's just saying they might actually know something or see something that you don't. Okay, so hold that thought, in other words. I want to draw from the Spirit Glow Tarot. I am so proud of my friend Shell. She made this deck and she's working on it to have it released, but I just want you guys to see it. So we're going to draw a card from this to get more on your love for March, Aries. This, yeah, twin flame. So it's somebody that you're extremely close to, but they just, they make you nuts because they're your other side. All right, look, we have 7 of Fire. Strong-willed, holding your own, rise to the challenge. See, honestly, this to me is proof that Spirit wants you to slow down and don't get defensive. Okay, you're being defensive. Notice how her stance is, her hands are up. She looks like I'm gonna punch you. And Aries, we know you are a fire sign. So let's just cool off and listen to what this person that you care about is trying to tell you. They're frustrating you, but please give it a listen. Okay, let's draw one more. Spirit, what else do you want Aries to know for this situation with their loved one? Friend, family member, or romantic partner. What do you want them to know about this? Besides cooling down and listening, what do you want them to know? Oh, we got another 7. This one's the 7 of Swords. Stealth, strategy, resourcefulness, trickery, and deception. Where I'm getting these 2 7s now, which something has to change. To me, 7s are aha moments. They're listening, they're learning moments, okay? That's not for you to push through here. This is literal, just you know, you're not being deceived. You somehow, for some reason, you feel that what they're saying is trying to block you from doing what you want to do. And this is just your message that it's not that they don't want you to be happy. They want you to be happy and you deserve love. But can you just give them a listen? Because they might actually save you from a mistake that could happen. And that's really the strong energy I'm getting off of this for March, Aries, is just don't rush forward yet. You're on fire. You've got this strong idea of what you want to do, but can you just take a beat and listen to your other person, the person who is your twin flame, you know, the one who is challenging you right now. Okay, so take a deep breath, Aries. You know, don't loose that arrow yet. Don't do it yet. Okay, just give them a listen. All right, let's move on to your money. This one really wants to come out for you. And I have a feeling, because it's justice, this has something to do with the love reading as well. So let's take a look here. Something in your life needs to be brought into alignment, all right? You're off balance somewhere, and it could have to do with the previous, disagreement with your person. Your career may be in law, such as police, military, in courts, or criminal justice. So if that resonates and those are the paths you want to take, this is actually an encouragement to go ahead and sign up, do it, go for that. It's really, really tough career, but this is spirit saying if that is what you are drawn to do, please, Aries, go for it. Now, be sure to be honest and ethical in money matters, or you'll face the consequences. So let's go back to the love reading. If this has to do with money, and since you got that deception card and you might be worried that someone's lying to you about something, if it has to do with money here, say your piece, but listen, okay? I think that was strong. So, whoops. Otherwise, there needs to be a balance somewhere. You might be the one that's overspending a little bit, and none of us want to hear that. We all have reasons that we spend our money in certain ways. But if you are partnered, if you are coupled, then you kind of really do need to stop and think what's best for both of you. So let's see what else you need to hear for March. Success will find you. And again, this takes me back to the woman with the bow and arrow. She's getting ready to, to loose her arrow. And this is saying it's going to happen, Aries. You just slow down. It seems to be the reoccurring message here. Let's draw from another deck and see what comes out, just for a different flavor, a different energy. This is the Celtic Tarot. What does Aries need to know for this situation? Spirit, show us that how do they balance? How do they balance? Besides slowing down, besides listening. Unruffle the feathers, I just heard, Aries. Unruffle those feathers. Some deep breaths, sit still, get quiet, make a nice meal for yourself, eat healthy, and give it a beat, give it a break. See, Two of Shields. This is Two of Pentacles, and that's balance again. So now you're literally bookended by balance. Behind this person is a wolf. The wolf can either be a protector or an attacker. That's up to you, and that's where that balance comes in. If you're not doing, what you need to do for yourself and you get off balance, that wolf could attack you, eat you. But it could also be your ally. So which is it? And I think because you're in that yin-yang situation, that this is, you got twos all over the board here. All of them are holding their hands up in the air, trying to balance something. So change is necessary for March, Aries. Let's do another card. What else do you need, Aries, to know? What do you need, Aries, to know? The Knight of Swords. And if you notice, this knight are always, they're doers, they're bringers of something. And this one is ideas. So, it would be a good idea in order to find the success you're looking for, and you take this moment, you take March to slow down, think a little bit, talk it through those problems and the things that you're not seeing because you're excited about this goal that you have. You've got the dragon here. Your success is going to find you. The dragon is powerful. You are powerful. And the sword of truth is right here. Justice, the sword of truth. You're going to find the answers. Here's lightning strikes, aha moments. The 2 sevens that you had in the previous section, the 2 sevens, they're aha moments. They're lightning strikes is literally on this card. So slow down. Make your plan. This guy wants to go off and forward. You've got the power to do it. But this is all saying, March, it is imperative for you, Aries, to slow down and think it through. And you're actually ending the entire month. So you've got a partner or a friend or a coworker or, family member who's telling you, wait a minute, did you think of this? And you might be upset about it because you're like, no, I want to do what I want to do. And, you know, this is spirit saying, yes, you're gonna get it. You're gonna have it. You're gonna do it. But hold on a minute. All right, Aries, that is your March. I hope you have a fantastic month. Slow down, guys, slow down. And I wish you all the health, wealth, love, and abundance. And I will see you back in April.